right, and we're live. All right, let me get my windows situated here. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining again. If you're a repeat viewer, pardon me, I still got a cough, so that's going to be fun. But let's get going. Let me give you the details right off the bat for those rewatching this on YouTube or that are not familiar with the sale. Hey, Denise. Oops, wait a minute. Where am I here? A little bit of lag in the camera today. That's not good. Joan Smithies, my good friend, has some new stencil designs on, excuse me, iStencils.com. You can find her designs under My Patty Parish heading. The sale code is SMITHIES25, Joan's last name, 25%. Your entire purchase for the entire website. This is good through midnight. Tomorrow, Sunday, Cinco de Mayo at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. $50 purchase after discount. You get a free exclusive stencil and free shipping if you're in the U.S. By the way, that free shipping is the policy for iStencils all the time for domestic shipping if you have a $50 order. And it's my understanding from some of the locals here, not locals geographically, but I mean my followers that are international, they said the shipping is extremely reasonable. Jean had shipping of $4.99 to Canada, which is unheard of. So let's get started. Let's see, we got a bunch of people here already. That's great. Let me go back and see who I missed. Denise, I said hi. Hey, Jean. CB, Joan, star of the show. Hey, Dar. AJ, CB, Gail Tuttle. Hey. Another Gail. Tori from Ireland. Welcome, my dear. Hey, Shauna. Sorry, can't help it. Ain't nothing I can do. I've used my inhaler. I've got cough drops. I've drank some tea. I've done a no tickle me dance. It's not working. So let's clear the boards here. These are my prints from last night. Love this one. This is the silver and the phthalo turquoise. And this one is called Chaos of Jones. This one is, try to remember your names, Joan. I want to say icicles, and that's not it. Crystals. This was a badass stencil called Endless. This is one of Joan's. This is a triple layer of hi everybody, Oakley here. My stripe stencil, and this is an iStencil of a lab or a dog, but it looks like a lab to me, and then an iStencil print of the paws and the bones. This is a floral abstract panel by Joan. I don't remember the name of this one by Joan. This one I want to call Citrus now that I put citrus colors on it, but that's not the right name either. Sorry, can't remember them all, but we'll go through them. A cleanup print from this badass stencil called Sinuous. I think this was Tribalistic. Yeah, Joan, I remember. Oh my God. I forget what this one's called. That's Joan's. This is a 3D iStencil cube with one of Joan's over it. That's just another cleanup print and a patina print through the same stencil of Joan's. Those were just some of the ones that turned out well enough to show again to give you an idea. Going forward, this is just a stack of some of the tissue or deli I'm going to use again for cleanups. I'm going to get rid of this. This caused me heartburn yesterday when it was wet. It's dry now, but still. I have a bad memory of this one. Messing up my gift bag. Gayla! Hello! Rainy, stormy. Oh, wow. Good decision. Oh, my God. So I wanted to, you don't just have to jelly print with stencils. I know that's what I do most of the time. And that's just because I can really show you what the print looks like when you print it to show you the design. Rather than looking at the stencil, you can see what prints. Should be one of the same, but it's kind of different when you see it in color. And hey, Linda, when you see it in color and and the reverse prints and overlapping prints, it's a little different. I'm sorry. Oh, don't feel very well today, to tell you the truth. Pardon that sound effect. I could blame that on a paint tube, but that actually was the artist this time. Good God. So I thought what I would do is let's use something we haven't used yet. This one. Yeah, let's use one of these. Excuse me. This is one of Joan's called Diamond XS. And I'm going to center this on a piece of cardstock. And I'm going to see how badly my dilution sprays are clogged. I haven't used them for a while. But you can, spray through stencils, right? Ooh, that's kind of a spray there. Uh-oh. Yeah, that one's going to be a bit of a blob. Oopsie. And I can't even get anything out of that one. Great. So let's go back to the one that worked. Right? So now let's take another piece of copy paper. Hey, Jean. Good God. And let's lift that. And now let's put the stencil, instead of wasting all that pretty ink, put the stencil face down over here. And I want this to dry a little bit. That's quite a wad of paint there. I might have to get out the heat gun. I think I will, actually. Hold on. Hey, Linda. Welcome. If anybody, I know some of you guys have been here all 3 streams. If you have a question about anyone or want to see one a certain way or a certain color, let me know, and I'll try to accommodate best I can. Be done. I don't want to throw that in the pile that's wet. All right, let's see what this one's doing over here. Just going to push it a little bit and see if it's kind of wrinkled over here. Not laying flat, so I want to see what we get there. And there's still more on there. Let me try to put it on here. This newsprint's pretty absorbent. Hey, Teresa. Oh, it's Teresa and Randy. Hello. Now I know it's Teresa. Good to see you guys online. So that's kind of, it's very faint what it is, but it's still nice for a background print, or if you're doing art journaling. I used to take my stencils with ink on them like that and go back to a clean page and stick it in between 2 and just flip the pages back and just let it lay there. So this one is dry enough to work with. So let's try, I don't know, can I use one of these? Might not be the one to do it with. Oh gosh, it's going to drive me crazy. So I know it's going to drive you guys batshit crazy. The term of endearment, actually. I think somebody on the stream bought me a coffee mug that says that. I don't know what they're implying. I'm trying to find a stencil that will overlap with this and show you what I'm trying to show you. So let's put something down. I don't know if this is going to show up well or not. My brain is congested as my head is. going to put down a stencil, and I'm going to come back and spray some water over it. And this is really buckled, so it's probably going to seep underneath. We'll see. The Delusion sprays are water active. Yeah, I can see that didn't even go through there, right, the way it's buckled. Get the water off of that. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be a fail, but let me see what happens here. It didn't really go through. Yeah, you can't hardly see that. The way that was buckled, you can see what's coming off there. But it's good God, sorry. Maybe I won't make it 2 hours today. I'm gonna try. Let me do this another way. Let me outsmart myself. Does anybody know, are Lindy's water reactive? They are, aren't they? The Lindy spray. I just used my inhaler though, Gail. You're coughing too, Jean? Good God. I've been coughing since March. I think they're down. See the little smiley face? Gail, are down at the bottom of your chat. Click on that. I think it brings up a board of emojis. Hey, Norma. Nobody's answering me, so I'm going to go for it and try it. I may be screwing it up, which is at this point highly likely. So I'm just going to spray these are Lindy Stamp Gang sprays. And this is one of the moon mists. That's called Treasure Island Turquoise. It looks brown, but it's got some turquoise shimmer in it. And this one is Cocoa Bean Copper. I just want to cover the page. That's all I want to try to do. I hope to God these are water reactive, or this is going to be another futile exercise. All right, let me dry this. I just want to get some color that's water reactive on the page. Is what I'm trying to do. Yeah. See the turquoise start coming through. Well, I can here. I don't know if you can. Oh, I missed somebody winking at somebody. Oh, hell, this is so wrinkled up now. I can tell this is not going to go well today. You ever have one of them days? I'm just going to blot off the excess because I don't have the patience to wait for it right now. Let's try another. Whoops, another one. Let's try this one. Fingers crossed, these suckers are water reactive. The Amazon guy on chat, Patty. Oh. Water again. Using more that time because it didn't seem to be enough last time. Gonna lift this. Let the water off on here. And yeah, I think it is. I think I see it working. We'll see shortly. And you can see where the stencil lifted out. Right, that's a ghosting technique of Diane Reevely's. And now you can see the turquoise shimmer in that one spray. They're pretty cool. They all look like they have like walnut stain ink in them. What the hell did I say they're called? Moon Shadows by Lindy's. But anyway, that's something else you can do with lifting out color with a stencil. We'll print that one too. Let me get rid of this mess. Oh my. I wasn't feeling great this morning. I was supposed to take Oakley to training, and I canceled that twofold. I felt like crap, and Chelsea has been having contractions off and on, so I have my go bag packed, and when the message comes through, I'm out of here. I said she could go in an hour or in a week. Great. All right, let's do this. Get this baby out. Got some suction on that baby. And I think what I'm going to do, I was showing you guys cards that I made on round labels yesterday with some jelly prints. I think I'll show how I did those. Those were on pre-made cards, and I know I have some. You think I can find them? Shoot me now. Well, don't really. I have stuff to do, but I'm going to do some prints on a label, see what happens. And these are Avery round labels. 5294 is the number. And let's just throw some colors down, and we will see what happens. I tried to stir these up some and have them sitting upside down overnight. Thanks, Norma. I'm going to see how these work. I can still see much more of this is down at the bottom. See that little top there? I haven't been able to. I haven't had the time really to give them a good stir. I should tip them all upside down in my cart. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's got some shimmer in it, but it doesn't have the big kapow that's down further in the bottle. Oh my God, right, Gayla? Ah! That was funny, gotta tell you. At my own expense, it was funny. I had a vasovagal response when Chelsea delivered Owen. Snuffed it, pupils were locked and dilated, and they coded me out of Chelsea's delivery room right after the baby was born. Didn't even get to hold him. They said it was just the stress. That's my 5th delivery that I was in. It wasn't the ick factor that took me out. It was just, I think it was knowing it was Chelsea and how she, lost the first baby, watching the interactions between the midwife and the nurse, and then not being able to find a heartbeat when he was about to be born. And it was just like a total panic moment, and snuffed it. It's pretty funny though, overall. I had assigned duties that day to get the baby's weight on the scale. It was funny. Oh my God. To get the picture of the baby in the scale with his weight. And at this hospital, they play in chimes the Brahms lullaby every time a baby is born through the whole hospital. And I was supposed to record the Brahms lullaby. Oh my God. Too much pain again. That's going to get layered under, so I'm not too worried about that. This is the one I should have put on there. You know what? I'm going to grab another label. So I told the baby nurse when I started feeling really weird. I'm snapping pictures like crazy after he's born. And then Chelsea hands them off to Pete, and Pete hands them off to his mom, who's a doula that was in with us. And I thought, I can't take him right now. I feel my hands were going numb. I was losing my vision. I was hearing like gears spinning in my ears. And I thought, uh-oh, I know what this is. I'm going to snuff it. No, she was at St. Joe's, Jean. And I told the nurse, I walked away from the bed. I was still holding Chelsea's leg while I'm taking pictures. I walked by the nurse and I said, I should probably tell somebody that I think I'm going to pass out. And so I walked over and sat in the recliner on the far edge of the, that's better. That's more coverage on these labels right away. I said, I think I'm going to pass out. So I went over and sat down in the chair. She brought me over a glass of orange juice. By the time she got there, I was so I lost my vision. I couldn't see. She had to put the, Kayla, gotta laugh. I lost my vision. She had to put the glass of juice in my hand. I chugged that. She's trying to ask me questions while I'm still there. Conscious, I mean. And excuse me. Let me take a drink of water. Oh, God. So I couldn't see her, but in front of me, she had her hands on my knees. And she said, just lean back. She said, I need to code you. Your pupils are locked and dilated. I remembered her saying that, but I couldn't see her. So off go the bells. And in comes a crew like swarming around me like crazy. They reclined the recliner. So now I'm in a flat laying position. They took a cold towel, wet, and put it over. Oh my God, okay. And I was laughing. I said, Chelsea, I'm good. I'll be back as soon as I can. Don't worry about me. And I hollered, Pete, take me in the So as we pulled out of the room, and they're running me down the hallway in a laying position in a recliner. And I said, can you swing by the waiting room? My brother's going to have a stroke if he sees me going by and doesn't know I'm okay. And they I'm gonna throw some circles in here. They said, no, we can't go that way because when you're coded, you have to go directly to the emergency room. I thought, crap, okay. So the speed of us going at the emergency room, at the elevator from the emergency room. So they handed me off, shoved me in, and right away they were saying, we're pretty sure you're having a vasovagal response. And so I was telling the nurses that were in the elevator with me, I said, one of my girlfriends has those all the time. We can never remember the name of them. We always called them Viva Las Vegas. And we were all laughing. The towel's still over my head. The elevator doors open and we roll out into the ER. And I hear this voice say, Miss Patty, I know that's your laugh. Are you okay? And I flipped up the towel and it was a girl named Jessica. She was one of Chelsea's bridesmaids, was a nurse in the ER. I said, Jess, text my brother and let him know I'm okay. So she texted him. They get me in there. They're ripping off my shirt, putting electrodes all over me because they didn't know what was wrong with me. Hey, Teresa. They didn't know what was wrong with me. And don't you know, just about then, the Brahms lullaby starts playing. And I was hollering, give me my cell phone. I need to record this. Of course, I didn't get my cell phone, so I didn't record the Brahms lullaby. Failed on 2 of my assigned duties. But that's all it was a vasovagal response. But yeah, so I didn't get to see the baby that day. Skip and his girlfriend and Zach were all upstairs. They all got to go in and see the baby and take pictures. Then they came down the emergency room and stayed with me until they discharged me at about 4 a.m. Skip took me home with him. Then 8 a.m., they call me. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Amalia. 8 a.m., they called me and at Skip's house and said, we see a spot on your upper right lobe. We think you have pneumonia. We're going to call in some antibiotics for you. I thought, God darn it. So Sorry. I still didn't get to see the baby for almost a week because they thought I had pneumonia. So then I went back, had another x-ray a week or so later, got cleared, got to see the baby. The rest is history. So now we're going to go again at any minute. So I want to do, you know what, this is so much paint on there. I think what I'm going to do is just go over it with something black. Let's just do the stripes. This is laying up here on top. But yeah, that's snuffed it. Got there. I was there for the whole thing, though. Only missed the very end when it was my turn to hold a little rascal. I'm going to throw this one out of the way for CB because I don't want to cover it up with black. Oh my God. Just the visual of how I would have looked in this recliner with a towel over my head, blowing by the emergency room, waiting room with my brother sitting in there and like recognizing my legs or something. But it was funny when Jess, one of the families in the waiting room, the mother they were waiting on to deliver was having some problems. And when they heard the code, they thought maybe something was wrong with her. And Pete's mom texted Skip and said, "It's Patty. She's probably okay." And so then they told the other family, "Nope, it's one of ours that went down. You're still okay. You're okay." I thought, oh, dear Lord. Right. So not looking like much, right? No worry. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clean this holes out. Then I'm going to pick up the reverse of this on this one and get more black on it and then bring more lighter colors on top of that so I don't waste those labels. I think I can bring it back. I've had those before, I think, Teresa. Jean told me about some from Amazon. Of course, I threw that away, Jean. I just threw away that sheet. I had it written on Bentisol. Is that what they were? Oh, yeah, CB, I got a million stories. You got that right. Sadly, they are all true. You know, you got to have a sense of humor. Laugh at yourself. That's part of the fun of life. Either that or I'm really screwing up and doing it wrong. I don't know. Either way, I'm good. I'll have to try some. I've been coughing for over a month. Actually, last week I was Benticil eucalyptus. Yeah, it's okay. Benticil. I did remember it. What do you know? I was taking some codeine cough syrup they gave me last week at work, and that was really helping me some during the day. Oh, cool. Oh, I wonder if it's a Canadian thing, CB, that you didn't see them. Oh, better pull this off. Wow, that's really looks pretty skanky right there. But we're gonna pull the skank back. Let me get some of that black off my plate. Well, I'm going to Montreal for work at the end of May. If I still have any problems, I'll look for them up there. Okay, now I'm trying to think what color. I was thinking about putting this circle thing over top of it. That might cover too much. I need one with smaller holes. So hold on. You know what? This seems weird to put stripes over. Oh, but they're diagonal. But you know what? I'm going to do it. What the hell? So what color should I put on this? Like oranges and yellow? Hey, Jan. Hey, Safia. You know what I might do? I'll tell you what I might do. Let's do. Oh, there's a lot of shiny on there. I don't know. This might turn out like a turd. I'm twisting my brayer all different directions to kind of get those mixed up a little bit. What are those? Looks like bubbles in my plate. That's not good. Might have to flip her over. Oh, that's good on top of that black. That'll be a good one for CB. See, CB, it's all about you. Just trying to take care of you. Let's try this. What the hell? Did you try refreshing, Gail? Oh, hey, Jackie. I don't think I said hi to you, but my brain's a little foggy. I may have. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. Maybe change the resolution to a lower resolution down in the little gear underneath your window. Oh, wow. Huh. That was too much alike. What was I thinking? Oh, Lord. I'm telling you, I'm not here today. Not with it. Let's just pick this up on here. Let's see how badly we can screw these up. Let's go. Let's change the goal to align with my abilities today. Let's see how bad I can do this. Gonna lift that up. Oh yeah, this is getting bad. So now I got to put something. I need to come back with something light on there. Let's do. Oh God. Brain not working today. My sincere apologies, but some days you can't just pull it off. Yeah, that's not good. Let me. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Hold the phone. I don't know how this is going to work, but let's just try it. Silver. Do I want silver? Let's do this. That's silver. Oh, God. Teresa, did you get sorted out with iStencils? This one I really want to mix up because I want to get that rosy gold color, I think. Or it'll just be another layer not so good. Throw that one in CB's pile. Pictograph. just want a little bit of something every so often here. Oh. I actually have a little bit of a lag today too. What's that called? 741 HZ. Huh. That's interesting. Well, Jackie, don't go by today's examples. Go back on my channel 3 years ago or so, and I have a ton of, yeah, because the crew's not working to get that loaded up on the site, Teresa, this weekend. So that's what she's talking about. Who was it that said? Jackie. Go back and look at my old jelly print. I haven't jelly printed for months now, and I only do it now. I did it so much when it first came out. I literally have thousands of jelly prints that I haven't done anything with. That's just in the pile. That's not counting the ones that I've done. All right, there's a little bit of a ghostly thing in there. It's going to be one of those days, folks. Oh, you're welcome. Where's that one? I can't find it. I'll just use this. Oh. Yeah, look at my old ones. I am really off my game today and this whole weekend. I haven't felt good since the end of March. Flu, bronchitis, sinusitis. Dave had pneumonia in between. But so I haven't touched anything for 3 months. But I can't wait to get back to it. Oh, these are getting worse by the minute. Let's end the madness. And let's try to, let's see what we can do here. There's tons and tons of jelly plate videos out there too. Yeah, Jean has a lot on her channel as well. Should I use gold or silver? It's kind of dark. Maybe I should use silver. Oh God. This is just a paper palette. So I'm going to take my little, this is the way I usually do this. Watch me screw this up too. Take kind of a circle of silver around the same size of this, which that's not a circle and it's not the same size, but in my head, if I could do it right, that's what would happen. And tap this in there, right? Make sure I got a little something everywhere. And now I'm just going to go and pop these on here and put on more than you ever thought you would need, because each label is only going to pick up a little snippet of these cross sections. So this isn't a piece of art with a focal point. It's not really a piece of art at this point, but just showing you what to do, but do it better than today. All right. Get this out of my way. Now I'm going to set this aside to dry. And this one, what am I going to do with this one? This one has, oh, that's pitiful. You know what? Let's do this. Let's come back with something really light on there. Even if it's just like this. And let's get really crazy. Oh my. That's African jade. And that's with an opaque color. So I don't have no idea how that's going to look. Probably cover up all the shimmer. But it's got enough shimmer on it. I don't really care about that. I'm thinking I should probably go back to bed today. This is Jones called Circle Gridlock. I don't know anybody who doesn't love circles. It's just getting worse. Don't follow me. Do as I say, not as I do. That's what my mom used to always tell me. That should apply here. All right, one more. Let's make one more grand mistake on this and call it a day. Not a day, but a pull. Notice I'm using less and less black. Yeah, Teresa, this is a good time to, if you're looking for stencils, a good time to buy them. I don't know where else has sales like this that you could watch for, to be honest. Oh. I don't know. Let's do something like this again and just get something on there. I know I already used that one, but I think I don't think at this point it much matters. That's my point, Kayla. I'm here to scare you. I'm a very scary person. There's so much layers on here now. I don't even know if I can pull them off the page. Oh, Lord. I should have taken the opportunity to do a patina print, but my mind's running 30 seconds behind my hands today. Oh, yeah, dark circles. Any mess up thing that you can get, you punch a circle in it, you get, well, let's hope that's true with these. Oh, Lordy. You cut a circle out of something, and usually it's pretty good. All right, I'm going to set this aside and let this dry and then do a cleanup print off of that. Where's my, there it is right here, right there. Oh, Lord. You know, I wonder if I should just do white on top of there instead of silver. I think I will. I'm using Golden Fluid for these circles. Kaylee, hi. Hi, Kay. Welcome from Texas. Let me show those who just joined the deal of what's going on here today. We're doing demos and for a new sale at iStencils.com for Joan Smithies. She's one of my mods here today. And every time I stream, actually. She's got some new designs with iStencils, and we're doing a sale with her last name, SMITHIES25 as the code. 25% off the entire iStencil site, and there's more than 3,000 designs out there. With a purchase of $50 after discount, you get a free stencil, this design here, and free shipping in the US. And it's good through end of the day, 11:59 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. So if you're a stencil person, that's a good time to buy stencils. If you want to just watch and play, that's great too. We don't require purchases here. Only if you want them, need them, and can afford them. Right now, I'm doing some of the worst jelly prints I've ever done, and I've done thousands. So welcome to today. Oops, let's just do that. I'm putting way too many circles on here because these are labels. And I'm going to pull out separate labels here to see what we got in a minute. Just to show you can use your stencils for all kind of stuff. You don't just have to do jelly prints. I'm trying to hit where I don't see, where I see an open spot, like right there. That might, I need a little something there. Okay. Sorry for the cough. That's just the way it is today. I'm going to hit that with dryer so we don't have to wait so long. Yeah, right, Jane? We're not, I never want anybody to buy anything of mine if they can't really afford it or don't really want it. Oh, and look what's happening. Apparently some of the paint is water reactive and is blending with the white, so the white's not popping as much. Let me try to dry it before too much of that happens. Keep down. This looks like one hot mess, let me tell you. And this mess, oh, it's even worse. Oh, you have, Kay? That's nice. I'm glad you joined the chat. I haven't streamed live for 3 months due to many reasons, but hopefully one day I'll get back there. I'm just anxious to pull one of these and see how bad they really are. It started out with a good idea in my head, but I have done many that have turned out well. So this is something I showed the other day. Here's an old piece that I did and have used some. Trying to find one of the seams on one of the labels. There we go. So see, it looks like a hot mess. It is kind of a hot mess. But if you pull out one of those and put it on something contrasting, you kind of got your own little work of art-ish. Not everybody's thing. But here's some cards that I made with some previously to show you that it does turn out sometimes. Right? And then I bundle them together with a little twine. Right? They're kind of cute. I put it on the notepad or the note card as well as the envelope. So it makes a little little sets. That's what I was trying to do today. But for some reason, the old brain ain't doing it today. This one looks still wet, a little bit damp. Let's pull this one. This one should be dry. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm going to do this on white because they're kind of dark. Find one of my seams. I got so many layers on here. Can't find a damn seam. Can always fold it. Maybe. Maybe not. Found one. So from the hot mess, that's not too bad. Lord knows I've done better. But, you know, you put that in a little sea of white or black or mixed in a collage. Even on craft paper note cards. I did some on that too. All right, so you get the idea. I mean, I'm curious to see what one of these looks like. Oh, Lordy. There are so many layers on this. This is a hot mess, let me tell you. I know a hot mess when I see one. Can't even find the freaking circle. One time I did this, and I actually had full sheet labels. And one time I did it, I printed, it wasn't print on the back side, it was plain. And I jelly printed on the wrong side. Like, oh, this isn't my first bad day, people. Don't think you're lucky and you think you're seeing it for a first time. This is my daily life. Oh, there we go. Found an edge. See, so you pull a little bit off. See where that white pulled some of the color underneath? The blue and the green. So, on a bad day, if I'm in desperate need, they might be usable. Now this has sat long enough. I'm going to do a cleanup print on this. And I like to use this Titan Buff. It's a little off-white, golden fluid acrylic, and you just want a really thin layer for a cleanup print. Because if you put too much on there, like I always do, you will end up pulling up a layer that is just Titan Buff, and all the good bits will still be on the plate. You know what? Never say die. I'm pulling it up on labels. And I have labels too, okay, that are long stripes. And they're really cool. They kind of make like washi tape. Oh, let me see if I can find any. That was actually, they actually turned out pretty cool. Oh my God. Hang on. Where do I have those? That's the full sheet. Circles. Full sheet, full sheet. Well, used to have some. Come on. Oh. I bought some a mishmash of different shape labels. Hang on, I can't see with my glasses on. These are full sheets. These are little starburst circles, stars, ovals. These are like address labels. Bigger address labels. Where's my stripes? These are little checks. Smaller circles. Triangles. I don't know where the hell I got these. Alphabet. Where's the one with the stripes in it? Watch, I won't be able to find. These are little dots like reinforcements. Reinforcements. Checks. Really? Smaller ovals. Back to the Starburst. Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, you could take a full sheet and just cut them in strips, actually. Good Lord. Okay, let's do that. Let's take a full sheet. Is that a full sheet? We'll do those. Oops, forgot about this one. Watch all the labels pull off onto the... When you print on deli, do you use the shiny side or the flat side? My deli looks the same on both sides. I'll show you what I use. I don't like the folded stuff that pops up that has the creases in it. I don't personally care for that. It's convenient in that box, but I tried to use that when I first started jelly plating, and I found the 12 by 12 sheets and got rid of all my folded stuff, donated it. Oh, it is. Look. Son of a... See what I mean? When you have one of those days, clean up print with labels. Might not have been, maybe it's only that one that was going to do that. Please. Come off, come off, come off. See, it's pulling all that crap off my plate. Mostly. Oh, there's another one doesn't want to go. Let me pull it this way. Sheesh. All right, so there's that. So you could take on this just a little bit of, well, we'll do that in a minute. I'll put this aside. Let's do something in the full sheet here. Here's one of Joan's I haven't used. We'll just do this. Anything random is fine. Maybe we'll do that and that. Okay. And I'm going to go back to my roots here. Let's use a turquoisey color. Like nothing's coming out now. Maybe that's good. And it's a darker color. We'll blend these. You know, just for gigs, let's throw a little African jade in there. That comes out really fine. So we'll see what happens there. Oh, see, I feel better already using my colors. Had a booger on there. So sorry for the cough, guys. I literally cannot help it. This is one of Joan's called cells. If you remember, know all the acrylic paint pouring in the cells they get. That's what that reminds me of. I don't know if that was the intention. Do I have the right side this time? Lord. What time is it? 3. What time did I start? 2. Okay, I got another hour. So there's cells. I'm just going to clean this up just for time's sake to show more designs instead of worrying about the process too much. Wow, that one's kind of heavily covered. All right. Oh, it was sales for an acrylic pour. Oh, who's the clever girl? You, Jean. Let's do something on top of that. What's this one? Oh, that's ovals. You guys saw circles. You don't need to see ovals. I don't want to make this all about a label stream. I want to focus more on the designs. Some of that bright aqua green is still piled up there. It's really unusual. What a break. Yeah, I used to, somewhere I have, somewhere I have stacks of labels that I have printed. I tell you, one day I got to get down here. I got to do what Cece did. I must do what Cece did in her studio. And I'm in an unfinished basement, so it's never going to be pretty. But I need to get rid of some of this shit that I don't use anymore. It's ridiculous. Looking around, thinking where if I were those pre-printed labels would I be at this juncture? Don't know. So is this dry yet? Almost dry. Let's do I want to do, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some stripes. But let me think. Well, it doesn't matter because I can cut it this way or that way when I cut it. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but in my head, I know what I'm saying, which is also scary. So let's do, somebody on here the other day asked me to use red. I used it a little bit yesterday. I don't know who that was. But if you're here, let me know. And just for gigs, I'll throw some red out there now. It'll look okay over top of this. A little bit of red. Let's use some of this deep yellow. This is just a master's touch. And let's throw a little bit of this PBO with some, oh Lord. That's going to go in the shitter here too. All right, let's get this one all mushed up here. Ooh, look at this one beside this one. Orange is always good next to turquoise. So let's do some stripes. Look how pretty my stencil is. It's colorized. Oh, that looks cool. Just like that. Looks kind of like raccoon. All right, let's put some stripes on this bad boy. Again, a very useful stencil to have for all sorts of things. Sometimes I use this stencil back when I used to do canvases. Kind of haven't done a canvas. I don't know how long. Thanks, Sophia. I used to take the stencil. It's a pretty good contrast. And just use sorry, I got a tickle there. Just use the edge of it like so on a canvas and then pounce through it and just get a line, a vertical row like that. Get a vertical row of dashed lines on a canvas, you know, or around the edge of a card. Just, you don't have to use it like stripes. You can use it like, you know, use this much of it and have like little dotted lines. Or just take it on a journal page and pounce a little here and a little here and a little here and pull it and you got little clouds of stripes. You know, there's all kind of different things to use these things for. But I probably use that in my pictographs more than anything. And my mermaid tails. I like my mermaid tails. Oh, look how that orange came out on there. It's not, the print isn't spectacular, but again, little pieces of that in a collage would be spectacular. You can see the difference in the size of mine and Joan's stencils where this print came down. Mine are 8x10 that I made to fit this 8x10 jelly plate. And Joan's are A4 size. So they're a little narrower and a little longer than mine. But everything fits on a jelly plate. So now, little Papa Black. Love a little Papa. Oh, look at that. I used even less black. And I think by the time I finish this 4-day streamathon, I will have come up with the proper amount of paint to use. You know what? I am just going to use the pictographs. What the hell? This, for some reason, is one of my favorites of my stencils. I just love those little mysterious language I made up. Patty, try water, lemon, honey, and cayenne pepper. Woo! I'll try anything. Tonight Dave's golfing. Today's the first day of his golf league this season. And a couple of his buddies and their wives and Dave and I are going to go to a Mexican place tonight. So I'm hoping a margarita will take the edge off my cough. Margarita or 3. Okay, so there you go. This is how back in the day I used to make prints with layers like that. You know, just gives it some depth. It's kind of interesting. So let me, oh, you know what I'm going to do while I have black down there? See, now I'm starting to come back. I'm going to try clean these holes out and try a patina print. Now watch, I won't have enough black paint on there because I did make it thinner. Out of my rubber stamps, I use the pictographs the most of those too. And the mermaid tails, funny enough. So if anybody's been looking out on my Etsy shop, I sold out of several of my stamps. I have an order in with KP and they should be in soon. So never fear, more on the way. Give me a piece of paper here. That's not going to be a good patina print, I can tell you already, because the paint's pretty thin. I should have done that on cardstock, because that would make a neat card with those ghostly images on there, folded up. All right, let's get a little bit of this going. I'm going to use 2 blobs of each and see if that doesn't overdo it. This is green, yellow, and green, blue. Come on. Well, let's try that. Maybe that's not enough, too much. I don't know. Let's go see. Yeah, see that black started to dry and lift up. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a cool one. Who knows? Going back and lifting off some of it with just the weight of the roller. So you can see the designs through it. All right. I'm going to lift that on Deli just in case it's spectacular. Is your email still the same? I don't know which one you have, Shauna. Use ptollyp@gmail.com. If you have my Verizon email, that is linked to so many things. I don't get rid of it, but I had that email since email was invented. And I get so much, I get hundreds and hundreds of emails a day. I go in and unsubscribe. I still get them. Let me make sure there's no baby coming with this text. It's no baby, but it's my friend Gail who lives with a horseshoe up her ass. I just have to say that. She goes to the casinos. She said, I took $200 to Ocean Downs and walked out with $793. Hit every machine I touched. She is unbelievable. So I hardly ever look through that. Yeah, use that Gmail, Shauna. So unless I am expecting, like when I ordered stamps from KP, my Verizon email is linked up through PayPal and all kind of different sites. So that's why I keep it. But I know I could change it, but there's too many to change. So if I know something's coming, like a PayPal invoice or something, I'll look for it. But other than that, it's just sort of there. It's a ghostly patina print. Cool though. But see, that's that aged metally kind of look. Actually, that's better than the ones I did yesterday. Maybe I need less black paint. I should have done that on labels. Mama liked that one. Hello, lover. Okay, now let's do, this should be dry enough. Let's make some faux washi tape, shall we? My little miniature handy dandy cutter. I'm just going to cut off the white edges here. This is an awesome cutter, though, I got to tell you. So you can either, you can cut it either way. If you want to have smaller pieces, or if you want the lines to look like dashes, cut it that way. And you get a little piece of mystery washi tape. If you like the long vertical kind of lines, maybe go like this and make it a little bit wider and have some vertical lines in it. But then you just see the little pops of the various layers in there. And oh, I love it when Gayla keeps score. Or if you have a circle punch, you could punch a circle out of this or whatever. It's just one whole sheet, right? But make your own sticky stuff. So let's put that aside in the sticky stuff pile. So let's move on. No more labels. Or did I promise somebody with labels that I didn't deliver on? Oh, there's another one for CB. Just going to have her own little pile. Gail is the only one that counts. You could take that two ways. All right, what else haven't I used? Okay, this one. I'm going to print this one. This is one of Joan's with the paint booger on it already, not even used. And it's designed so that you can cut it apart. And you know what? I'm going to cut this one apart to show you guys how you do this. People think, oh, it's a skinny, teeny, weeny little tab. I'll just pull this apart. But that's a strong, teeny, weeny little tiny hair-like piece of Mylar that's holding that together. But you will take the chance of ripping your stencil if you're strong enough to break it. But if you just take a little tiny, teeny tiny piece of pair of scissors and just give these a little snip. And her bookmark series is like this too, as well as the freebie. That is designed like this, where it can be cut apart. Oh, Lord. I'm glad I can bring you such entertainment, Kayla. Missed one. Missed more than one. There we go. Oh yeah, I missed this whole side. What am I doing? Good Lord, come on. It's sticking to my jelly plate and screwing me up there. Oh, Lord. So there's two with the short ends, and that one must have already cut at some point. Say when you're thinking, you can actually just run your scissors down here and it'll stop and catch at each one. And don't make it as complicated as I did the first time around. Oh my God, this is a total stream of what not to do. What not to do. So here we go with these. And let's, I don't know, let's just use some kind of different colors here. Oh. Let's use that, and let's use this green. These are some old Matisse paints I've never used. Had to have them. They're Australian. I don't know how this is going to come out. And they're kind of transparent too. Oh, you're entertained. Well, at least there's something to be said for that. I'm going to overlap this line here so I can get most of this design on the plate. There we go. Oh, gosh. Looks like a sun right there behind the trees. Oh, I was going to show somebody the deli I use. Sorry, hang on. I was running out of one box finally, and this wouldn't quite fit in, but I think now it might. No, it won't. Okay, this is Quick Wrap, 12 by 12, 1,000 per box. And I get this on Sam's Club online. And when we started using, I know it's been years ago, deli paper in mixed media, how long ago? 6 years ago or something, is when I started hearing about it and getting into it. And that's when everybody had those pop-up like Kleenex type dispenser boxes of the folded ones. I don't know who I learned this from, but anyway, when I first bought this from Sam's, it was $15 for a box of 5 of those boxes. So it was $3 for 1,000 sheets, right? They don't sell it like that anymore. They sell it in individual boxes, and now it's $20 a box. I think they caught on. But I bought, this is from my first purchase of 5 boxes. And I sent Jean one of those boxes in Canada years ago. I think you're still using it, aren't you, Jean? There's those 2 prints. Looks like sun behind a tree where that yellow blob is. But yeah, it lasts forever. But I mean, still, for 1,000 sheets, $20. The price did go up a lot, but even so, it takes a long time to go through 1,000 sheets. I sent that to Jean years ago. And we're talking about how the shipping is so inexpensive for Sherry to send international. I don't know how she does it, but it is. Jean's stencil order was $4.99 to go to Canada. I sent a $3 box of paper to Jean in Canada, and the shipping was $55. So there's a comparison. That was a number of years ago. So there's an idea of how crazy shipping to Canada is. So how Sherry does it. I like that one even more after it's drying. I was just doing cleanups. That was supposed to be junk. I want to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to need something shiny. Let's see. Let's do this. This. Do I have a shiny darker one? Yes, Bolivian blue. Let's try these. These are all three Vivids. It's silver, African jade, and Bolivian blue. And I'm going to try to do a gradient. And this one's for Xandra. I don't think Xandra's here. Oh, you know what? She's preparing. I think she's going to stream right after me today. I believe that's what she said. That's today. I'm going to go silver down here. African jade. And Bolivian blue. I'm going for a little ombre. Oop. There. Now, let's see if I can pull this off. I got a paint booger on my brayer. Just a little agita. Remember that? Okay. Now I'm deciding what am I going to pull this on. I think I'm going to pull it on deli. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to start at the top with the silver. And I want some of this to be just silver, right? At the very top. Coming down into here. Clean the brayer. I'm going to do the bottom to get this clean blue down at the bottom. Bring some up. But I'm going to try not to hit the, I'm going to bring some up like this. And then go this way to try not to hit that African jade yet. And now I want to do the African jade down the middle. Pull it down into the blue. Pull it up into the silver a little bit. So it's kind of a gradient, right? It's kind of hard to do on a jelly plate. You get the idea. And I'm going to use one of my stencils. This is my mermaid tails. I think I'll pull that on deli. Why are you calling Oakley? I shudder to think what the two of you may do. Oh my God, he is a handful. As cute as he is, he's very smart. Very smart. And you know what? I'm not going to get much silver in there because only this one tail goes up there, I think. And he can be very lovable, as you see from a lot of the pictures. But, ooh, the other times he's a terror. Oh, my God. He's very spirited and hard-headed. Shiny mermaid tail. I'm going to clean the holes. Actually, I'm going to do it over this. I don't know what will come out. But, oh, my God, he'll be the death of me. best place to buy deli paper and tags? I get the deli from Sam's Club online, Kay, since you're in Texas. Tags, I usually get tags just off Amazon. Yeah, CB, you're one of the same. Just a little shadowy hint of mermaid tails over the lift of the pictographs. But now this one, I think I'm going to try picking this up on black. I'm not sure how much the blue will show. It is shimmery though, so we'll see. And I'm going to clean this off on the back because this one you can't see through. So it will. I can use either side, in other words, if I like one over the other. Ooh, that one's kind of pretty. You can really see the colors. That African jade, see how much different it shows up on black? I have snatched these too, actually. That's just a bunch of shimmer on there, but this one's pretty good. Excuse me. I'm going to get another cough drop. I wonder how, I'm thinking about a cleanup of these shadows of the mermaid's tail. I don't know if you guys can see that very well or not. With the lighting, probably not. Oh, let me see. Have I showed all of those designs? I believe I have. So does anybody want to see anything in particular? This one I flubbed up. I'm going to do this one again. Everybody always likes these kinds. This one's called Amazed. Thanks, Safia. Take care. Thanks for joining. Oh, look at that one, CB. Ooh, shiny. You need sunglasses. Throw that one in CB's pile. Now I need more cardstock. All right. Let's do. This is primary blue. Oops. How do I get this munged up with jelly prints? Really? Does anybody else have this problem? I do not think so. Was it this one she mixed it with? We'll try it. See how that's real thick right there? I don't like that. I'm going to mush it around with my finger and mix it up a little bit. I guess that's why I get dirty. For that behavior right there. But I think that big tube of that, because I haven't used my acrylics very much, I think that big tube of the bright aqua green is having seen better days. Let's see this one on cardstock. Teresa, are you in the U.S.? Teresa Guffey? Guffey? Let's say Guffey. Goofy. Hey, Joyce. Yeah, I gave, when I had those 5 boxes that came, I had 5,000 sheets. I gave a box to Jean, a box to, I think, Donna, and a couple of the girls I was having art gatherings with at the house at the time. It's heavy. Oh, a box, 5 boxes. That what Dave had to hump that one in the basement for me. Teresa, if you're in the U.S., Go to Sam's Club online. And it's free shipping. And you know what? It's back when I ordered those 5 boxes that came in a carton for like $15. It was free shipping. Oh, Teresa, you can get it at Sam's. Not Sam's store. I think they only have it in the, well, not in our Sam's store around here. They don't have it. But I can only get it online. But if you go to Sam's Club online, you can get the same kind I have. And there's another type. It's called Dixie Wrap, I think. Dixie Wrap. It's much thinner. You might have a hard time jelly printing with it because it is so faint. But when you do use it, and if you use Daddy Van's wax on it, it becomes completely clear. So using it in collage, you only see the painted bits. Oh, I can see some of the shadows of the silver mermaid tails up there, Sam. But that, I love these geometric designs like this. That one's Jones called Amazed. See these little blobs of the green still on the plate? Let me try to pick those up. There's something here, a little turquoise bit to that. And now let's grab a piece of this from yesterday. Let's add some turquoise to that. And if you get some really cool prints on deli, there's just these pickup pieces. You can always cut that and lay in strips and lay it in a collage or down the edge of a card or whatever. All right. Let me go back to this set of labels here. This is dry now. And you can't really tell probably on here, but it's got little bits of PBO in there. There you go. It's crustier and grungier than it looks. It almost looks like some of those what are they called? Dendritic prints, where you put paint between 2 pieces of glass and then suck it up and it kind of veins its way. I checked Sam's online. They only showed member mark folded. Search for Quick Wrap, QUIK-RAP. I have a hard time finding it every time I go out there, unless they've gotten rid of it, which would really suck if they did, because that was good stuff. I'm going to get my handy dandy trusty little lid, and I'm going to just put some a little bit of gold circles on there. I need to get some more gold, but I hesitate to buy it because I'm like all over the watercolor stuff. Oh, oops. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't exactly in a circle. So let's see if I can get this going a little bit here. Let's see what happens. As I start popping these circles on here, I'm thinking, you know what? Some gold pictographs and then black circles over that might have looked cool. All is not lost. I always do another one. All right, that's pretty much got it. All right. Wow, that's not good. No more 12 by 12 flat stuff. Wonder if anybody sells any on Etsy. They usually, some people that buy it and sell it in smaller little packs, tags and stuff too. Because sometimes in tags, I made this mistake myself. I needed white tags, not the craft color, the white ones, in a certain size for something. Chelsea's baby shower, I think, her first baby shower. And I ordered some off of Amazon. I think there were 500 in the package. Okay, this huge box comes in. I was like, what the hell is that? Yeah. Oh, you know what I want to do on this? Oh, I should have done it first. I might do it anyway. I don't know. Feeling kind of ballsy today. I am feeling kind of ballsy. So, that being said, let's see what happens. I might screw the whole works up. You know what I might do? I might pull one off to see what they look like now. And there was one that was loose. Here it is right here. So that's what that looks like now. Let's put that against something black. Where's my black sheet? Right? Picture that on a black card or something. You know, it's just a little focus. There we go. It's just more texture than anything else. However, why stop there when you can take another attempt at screwing it up? This is the blue, green, blue PBO. Oh, you know what else is good to use the stencils for? I'll show you. Remind me to show you some journals. Where the hell? Just had it in my hand. Oh, Lord. There we go. I have a little pop of pictographs on this. I did one like this before, and it came out with these colors. It came out cool, but I didn't do it. I did it before I did the gold, so I may screw it up. And if I do, it's just another one of my many screw-ups today. I haven't been using my jelly plate muscles for a while. And last night, my arthritic knuckle right here was really sore. I thought, what did I do to my finger? I didn't hurt it. I didn't do anything. And I thought, oh, it's all this. Maybe. I don't know what their thought is about that, Teresa. Because crafters share usually. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that looks cool because this paint looks different against black and white or lighter colors. So, hey, Teresa. So, I'm going to see if I can get you to look at this closely and see the variation of color in each of the pictographs. Can you tell them? Yeah, down here, the good one, this little house looking thing. You can see against the black and the cream. Focus. Come on. There we go. You can see against the black and the cream, the colors look different. So that actually looks really cool. Oh, Mama liked this one. See, I thought I was hosing it up. We'll put that in the patty pile. This I'm going to pick up on black because it's all shimmery. So let's see what happens there. Actually, I'm going to put down a black sandwich and do this one on here because I think these will both be usable in collage because of the paint against the black. I have been working on a second set of pictograph designs for probably 2 years now. And something always gets me off track. Work, family, just schedules in general, whatever. And okay, that did not come out looking as spectacular as I had in my little head. Most things don't. I got a really good imagination. Making it happen. This one's better. Here we go. See, shiny. And you can see other designs in the background. I don't see these lines here. It's like a, oh, that's the Amazed. The Amazed design is in the background. Can you guys see that? It picked up a little bit of that off the plate. That's pretty cool. This, I'm going to let dry because I think that'll make a, well, I don't know. There's not much other colors down there. I need some black mixed in there to make it a good print. So let's do something black. I know, I get there, Joan, and then I'm not good on the follow through the last couple of years. It's just been crazy schedules, and there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, you know what? I wanted to show this one again at Jones. Everybody seemed to like this, and I want to show this other sinuous too. This is cool. I'll show that one. That's a badass, and Joan is a badass too, but that's not her brand name. This one is really cool. That's a good pop of black. It's called Formation. Mama like that one. So let's do, I said I wanted to do some black. I'll do a pop of black on that. I want to get this design to stick on the plate a little bit for the pickup. So, I don't know. Let's do something crazy. That is a paint booger and a half right there. Put some black down. And let's put something else down. What are we going to do? You know what? Let's do a little bit of this. The green blue again. And hopefully that'll stay some on its own when I mix this up, and some will mix with the black. And here we go. What the hell? Let's see what happens. You can see where that, see how that looks different right there? Where you see the color itself and then you see it on black. See how it looks that different color of blue where it's starting to mix there? Ooh, look at that. That's a better example. I love me some PBO Dynacolors. Yeah, let's give some of that to CB. Let's let that sit up there a minute. See, I didn't think about that when I first put the amount of black on there that I was going to do. Ended up with too much paint. Let's see what that looks like on this for gigs. That's Badass Stencil. That's a brand name. And it is called Sinuous. Hey, Joy. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Hello, lover. That's a really flowy design there. The PBOs coming through, and they almost look crackled. If it would focus, you would see that. I'm going to pick some of that up. I'm just going to use this one since it wasn't that good. Try to clean out the holes so I get a fresh, clean print of that. When I pull the paint from under the stencil, there's still a cool design hiding under there. Just had an idea. I know that doesn't happen much. I'm thinking about going over that with something. But what? She says. Every second I wait, it's drying. That'd make a cool cleanup print though if I just let the whole thing dry. Maybe that's what we'll do. With silver. I looked right at the silver bottle and thought that might be cool. Let's try it. So now, what color do I pick it up? What do I pick it up with? Deli or black? Then the black would show where the black is already. Or Deli in case it's fabulous. That is silver. I'm going to do Deli. Just in case. Oh, you know what? I didn't wait till that was completely dry. I got so excited, I forgot the process. This black wasn't all the way dry, so who knows what I'm going to get here. Yeah, which paper? What was that stencil for bad? Sinuous. Sinuous. Let's clean it. Let's see what we got. Yeah. That's pretty wild. Good call, Jean. Great minds. That's going to go right in Aunt Pappy's collage drawer. And I got a clean plate. So, what time is it? 3:50. 10 minutes. Any requests? Anybody want to see anything? Let me just, maybe in this 10 minutes, I'll just go over the stencils and show you those again. I'm going to show you Jones. You guys have seen mine before many times. So we'll put that to better use. So I want something black. I'm just going to put that on here. Let it stick there. So this one is Jones. And you find Jones. Let me put this up here one more time for any newbies that came in. SMITHIES25 is the code for 25% off the iStencils site. $50 purchase after the discount, you get this free stencil. And these are all cut here, were laser cut so that you can snip the little tabs and cut them each out for little bookmark stencils. $50 shipping. $50 also gets you free shipping in the US, and it's good till Cinco de Mayo at 11:59 p.m. That's Eastern time. And that's for the whole site, not just Joan's, not just mine. And also you will find Jean stencils under my Patty Parrish heading on iStencils.com. Okay, so here we go. This is Jean's called Formation. This is the one I just recently cut away from its thorny and knobbly. Probably should move that. That was cutting the stencil. I just cut the little tabs out to separate them. This one is Cells. Oh, yeah, I was, Teresa. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I got 10 minutes, 8 minutes left here, and what I obligated, I got to do some puppy stuff and get ready for Dave when he gets home to get in a shower and get ready to go out to dinner, which I'm not sure I feel like, but I'm going to do it if it kills me. Dots and Stripes. That's Jones. These are all Jones. Circle Gridlock. That's a really useful one too. Everybody loves a good circle. Squiggly Diggly. And these look kind of grungy. See, they're not straight lines. See, they're grungy. This one's Amazing. No, that's the name of it. That's my pictographs. You guys know the pictographs. And that's the badass one you just saw. Sinuous, right? Diamond Excess. Dottie Trellis. That's a good pop of black one too. Chaotic. Ice Crystals. Tribal Impressions. Flower Power. I like this one. Batons Abstract. Oh, this is the iStencils with the paws and the bones on it. Oh, and the lab one. Oh, that's an iStencil one. And this is collection number 2 of the bookmarks. And these, again, are tabbed to be cut apart if you like, or you can print it like this. But that's my favorite of the bookmarks. I love this one. I love all of them. That one I really like. Anything that says tribal. This is another bookmark one. Collection number 1. And this is the freebie that you get. And these are all ready to be cut up into bookmark sized individual stencils if you want to use them like that. But this is the freebie that you get with a $50 purchase. I tell you, Joan's a machine when it comes to design. She's literally a machine. Floral panels. This one, if you wanted to, you'd have the same one over and over again, though. Let's say you could cut this down the middle with scissors. But then you'd have multiples of the same one. So remove that idea. Not a good idea, Patty. Just show the stencils. Oh, this is that 3D one of the iStencils that I showed you. That's not Jones. This one is Jones. Tangled Links. I like this one a lot too. Gayla, if you're here, get used to this look when they put you in as part of the chain gang one day. Oh, that's the badass one that has that. That's called Endless. Oh, and this one I didn't print. This is a, I should probably get this one dirty. These are Jones. This one, I want to make sure I use all the ones Sherry sent me. This is bigger than my plate, but I'm going to try to center this design in the middle here when I pull it. So let's end with a bang, shall we? Yeah, what bang is that? What bang am I going to end with? Now let's do some yellow green. Can't go wrong with that. Let's do some of whatever this is, greenish blue. Put a little bit of that in there. And let's throw a little, what's that? Green blue. Probably too much paint. Story of my life. Mix that up a little bit. Oh, no, it's not too much. Even if you don't put too much paint on it, you still have to clean off your brayer over here. So a little trouble, CB. Are you kidding me? I think my brain is fried. I'm going to try to center this design on here. It's too big from a plate that I'm using. I usually use this type of the iStencils on my bigger plate. Okay, I want to make sure that wasn't a baby alert. And I'm going to print this one on black. Because they're all kind of shiny colors. And we shall see what we get. These are really cool. They have a bunch of 3D designs on the iStencil site. If you like that sort of thing, like I do, you can search iStencils site by artist, by like abstract or floral or geometric, or all different types of stencils that'll pull from every brand and show you. And like I said yesterday, when I shop out there, what I do is when I see something I like, I put it in my cart. I can always take it out later if I end up with too many, which I always do. But they're hard to find again if they're not under an artist heading. Hello, lover. What's better than shiny and 3D? It's freaking me out, man. Is that a question for me? That can't be a question for me. Hey, Tara. Oh, they have it at Sam's. Quick wrap sandwich, 1,000 sheets, 12 by 12, 15. Oh, I see what CB's answer was asking. Tara, is that at the brick and mortar store or online? Sam's Club online? Because that's where I get mine. Is Sam's Club online. I'm waiting for Tara to answer me back. I is not showing my IR is not. I don't know what that means. It is not showing on my screen, Tara. Oh, that's Teresa saying that. I thought it was Tara. Yeah, nobody can post a link except for the mods. Unfortunately, that's a YouTube rule. She said online. So yeah, if somehow you could, Tara, if you could put in the chat what you searched to find it, because Teresa was really looking for some of that and couldn't find it on the website. I just got some little bits on it. So there. It's a wrap. All right, kids, I'm going to go let the pupperoos out online. Yeah, I thought it still had it online. Teresa, if I can, I think you emailed me recently, right? So I will try to find that link online and email it to you if they don't get the that didn't come out very good. Can't get it in chat. Yeah, I'm sure if you tried searching it a few different ways, Teresa, it would come up for you. Like I said, if I'll email it to you if I get time to go look at it and send you a link. So tomorrow, assuming I'm alive, I will be alive. I'm just exaggerating for humor. I'm going to come on at 11 because then tomorrow I got to make a trip to my mom's. It's shower time and taking her food and laundry. So I have to be on and off tomorrow early. Me too, Joan. Oh, okay, Teresa, thanks. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging in there, and I'm going to sign off. And we will catch you tomorrow. And I think Xandra is streaming after me today. So all those who follow Xandra, her YouTube channel is Scraps to Beauty. She's had 2 major knee surgeries this year and has been laid up and unable to stream for quite some time. And I think she's debuting again this afternoon. So check her out. See you tomorrow if I don't see you before. Thanks, guys.